Today we will see how to sign a PDF document with the digital signatures. The digital signatures provide authentication, data integrity, and non-repudiation. The working of digital signatures is in this way. For example, there is a sender who is the signer and there is a receiver who is the verifier. The sender has the key and he is having the message or the document. The document will be passed through the hashing function like SHA algorithm, and it will be finally signed through the sender's private key like RSA private key, and the digital signature is generated. And this signature along with the document will be given to the receiving party. The receiving party will be verifying the signature by using the sender's public key. The RSA public key is used for decrypting the message sent by the sender, and as a result of this process you will be getting the hash, and this hash is used for verifying the hash generated by regenerating the hash of the message sent, and in this way verification is done. So these digital signatures can be used for various applications and is available in different formats like a soft key file or a hardware device. If you are using it for applications like a contract between partners of a company, or signing a land document, or signing a document related to agreements, you can buy it from standard vendors like eMudra in India. The Adobe Acrobat Reader DC provides a signature feature for small applications, and this can be used for signing a document to ensure integrity and authenticity of a document for small applications. And today we will see how to use this feature of the Adobe Acrobat Reader to sign digitally a PDF document. So I have a PDF document here which is not yet signed, and it is opened up in Adobe Acrobat Reader DC, and the current version of the Acrobat Reader is 10.2. You can make use of a version which is above 10. So if you want to sign a document digitally, you'll be getting these tabs. Just go to the tools and go to the, you'll be getting these options, and go to the last option which is certificates, and if you click on that you'll be getting this panel here, and you'll be getting the options as digitally sign, timestamp, and validate all the signatures. Click on digitally sign. You'll be getting this information message. Click on OK, and your mouse cursor will turn into crosshair, and here you have to select the region where you want to sign. For example, I'll select the region as this region where I want to put the signature. So that I selected the region. Now it asks for creation of the digital signature. These are the signatures I have already created, and you can create your own signature in this way. Here at the bottom you have three options: configure a new digital ID, cancel, and continue. Click on configure new digital ID. Here you will get three options, that is use signature create device, use a digital ID from a file, and create a new digital ID. These are the two options I have mentioned previously, that is from a device and a file. So these you have to purchase from a vendor. We will be creating our own digital signature here, so go for the third option and click on continue. So you can save it in a file, or you can save it in a Windows certificate store. Anything can be selected. I'll select the default one, click on continue. Here you have to give the name for your signature. For example, I'll give the name as hassle-free labs. You can give the organizational unit as your organizational unit. I'll give the name as HSL. You can give the organization name. I'll give the same name. You can give your actual working organization name and the email ID of your organization or your personal email ID, which is your personal ID, your country of prominence, and select a proper key algorithm here. You can either select 1024-bit RSA or 2048-bit RSA, which is the key used for signing the signature. I'll select 2048-bit RSA key and use digital ID for. We can select it either only digital signature or digital signature and data encryption. I'll select digital signature and data encryption. Select the signature and save it. It is saved now. Now it will appear in the panel. My recently created signature is Hassle-Free Labs. This is the one. You highlight it and click on continue, and here is the option to configure or set the design how it should appear in your document. So this is the default way. You can edit it in a way however you want. You can click on edit button here. Here are the four options. You can it may appear in the text format, like your name may appear here, and it will appear in the right side as digitally signed by your name followed by date and a particular time. You can draw a signature as also if you want, but I'll not do that. You can load a signature image if you want, which will appear here, or nothing, which will be appearing as a simple text, which will be in the linear format. But I'll select the text format, where you can select which and all information you should want to appear on this signature panel. If you disable name, you can disable the name here by deselecting the checkbox, or whichever you want you can enable here. Save it. It will appear in your panel the place where you have mounted your signature in this way. For example, in my case is Hassle-Free Labs, digitally signed by Hassle-Free Labs, date this and time. So this is all about how to create the signature. Now it is created. I can sign it. Click on sign button here, and it will ask for saving the document. I mean, we have taken unsigned document. Now you have to save it as a signed document, so save it as a new file. I'll save it as a new chapter 6 new, and click on save. Now it is saved, and it will take quite a while to save it. Saving in the current directory, and now the document is signed. Now that the digitally signed document is created, let us see how to validate this document. I mean, how to verify this signature and what is the need of this verification. As we understood before, these digital signatures are used for checking the authenticity of a document and checking the integrity of a document. I mean, if this document is signed by me and given to somebody else, and if they try to modify this document, I mean, if they try to modify the content of this document, the signatures will be not valid. That can be checked in this way. Let me open this file. In this PDF file, you can see the signature here. Also, you can see the signature panel, which gives the signature details. You can click on this link to see the signature details, or else you can click on the signature itself to see the signature details. It says signature is valid and signed by Hassle-Free Labs. The email ID is this and signed at this time. Now let us see what will happen if you do some modification to this file. Let me go to the next page and do some modification in this page. If I select this and right click, I can get some options like highlight the text and strike through the text. I'll do highlight the text, and immediately you can see in the signature panel at least one signature requires validating. I'll do some more modification in this file. I'll do strike through text. This is done. Now if you come back to the page which has digital signature, and if you just click on this, or if you right click and do this validate signature, you'll get the validation. It is now validated, and you can see the signature details. The signature is valid and signed by this owner at this time, and still it is having a warning message that is here: signed and all signatures are valid, but with unsigned changes after the last signature. So this means that the signature is valid, but some modifications are done to this document. You can see the modifications done to this file, that is a highlight a note on page 2, strike out a note on page 2. So these are the modifications. So these are obtained, and these messages are actually obtained after doing the validation. The validation can be done either by this or simply clicking on this. In this way, we can check the tampering done to the document or violation of integrity of the document by validating the signed document. Now let us do some severe modifications to this document by changing the privilege levels. For that, let me close this file without saving any modifications. Let me use this tool to change the permission levels of this document. The software I'm using is APDF Password Protector. This is freely available in the internet. So let me load that file. This is the file I have created, which I have signed also. And let me apply some password and only print allowed. Okay, I have put some restrictions to the privileges of this file, and I'll save it and finish. So I have restricted some privileges. Now let me open that file and check once again. Now as you can see in the signature panel, it gives a severe message with a cross mark saying that at least one signature is invalid. Now if you try to validate the signature itself, you'll be getting the error during the signature verification. This is because of the severe modification we have done to the file. In this way, we can use the digital signatures to check the authenticity and integrity of any document, and this feature is available in the Adobe Acrobat Reader DC, and we can make use of it. Thank you for watching.